Okay. King Von wanted me to say something else for the motherfuckers that's hating on him. Because I put that video up for him. I was walking down this same part of Crenshaw as I always am. But that day I was feeling it. You feel me? I was heavy in my emotions. Hi. And I didn't get to really complete everything he wanted to say and everything I wanted to say because I was in my emotions and he just wanted me to get it out and he wanted me to stop crying. And let me don't cry because it's not what I think. And I just put my video up there and there's been people commenting. There's been a few people commenting over and over. I don't know who the fuck this motherfucker is. Somebody last name Lewis. They tripping. You feel me? They're really tripping about what I post about King Von, saying he ain't in heaven, he going to hell. It's like, you didn't even know him. Talking about, oh, you're not talking to spirits, you talking to demons. And I'm like, I can tell if a demon fucking with me behind how they act. Demons ain't really gonna make you feel good unless you're already fucked up and they make you feel good about the fucked up shit you're doing. You see? So he wanted me to let you know that big Aztecan warrior, it was in that dream, that was him. His real self, his ancient self, I don't know how it worked, but I know that was him. That big Aztecan warrior that was like 8, 9, 10 feet tall. I don't know, he was tall as fuck. And he started dancing with me. And he was on roller skates. He was on, not roller skates, he was on ice skates on some blades. And he was skating around. And he was wide. He was like twice as wide as I am in width and hips. And when I started watching him, I realized he bow-legged. And that's why he came out bow-legged like that. Because his spirit is really wide and big. And sometimes your spirit has something to do with how you manifest onto this planet. You see? Because I know as people wondering, why is she talking about some Aztecan, Central American, whatever the fuck he was. I just know he was native. He was an original native. And he was big. And he came to dance with me and let me know everything was going to be okay. And it was right around the time that King Von died. And he wanted you motherfuckers to know that was him. And that's what he wanted you to know. And he wanted to let you motherfuckers know you don't really know what's going on with people. And it's very fucked up for motherfuckers to judge somebody that was raised in a concrete fucking jungle. Because you don't know what you would have to do if you was raised in a concrete jungle. Not only being raised in a concrete jungle, but having spiritual abilities that you may or may not know about at the time that you were going through all your difficulties. You understand? So you have spirits fucking with you. You got people fucking with you. When you're spiritually, when your spirit is bright and they can see the light from your soul, they start fucking with you. And you may not know what's going on, but other people do. Sorry, crossing the street. You may not know what's going on, but other people who are spiritually adept, they know. So, for the motherfuckers talking all that shit under my post, mind your fucking business. Go find a fucking hater that's posting all kind of shit about him in their video or saying all kind of shit, and go post under that shit, because I don't want to hear it, because these are my babies. And if you listen to their song, you know it was my story. If you went through my videos and watched my videos, or went to my Facebook, or went through my Instagram posts or my Instagram lives, my IG posts, IGTV posts, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But you motherfuckers haven't done that. So people are watching that one video about King Von and commenting what they think. And they don't realize that every time I make a video, this shit is being fucking posted into the ethers, into the spiritual realm. And so they're getting my messages. And they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. People watching a story. Ain't got nothing to do with no demons. And if it is a demon, why the fuck are you talking about it like that demon won't jump on you? Because if you were so with Jesus and with God like you claim you are, your fucking ass would know what the fuck is going on. And you wouldn't be judging nobody, because only God can judge somebody, right? Only Jesus is going to judge you to let you know whether you can enter the gates of heaven, right? So why would any regular ass person come to the page that he ain't done nothing to and come and judge him? Especially if he ain't came to you spiritually. Or maybe he has after you post them fucking punk ass comments under my fucking video. Because, like I say all the time, people have Jesus visiting them. Oh, look, 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 a butterfly. Jesus is the one who visits people the most. Because when people are up in the church catching the Holy Ghost, that's what they feeling. They feeling Jesus' spirit. When they go home and they start praying and talking to Jesus, they're talking to a ghost. Is he not here, right? I don't, baby. He's talking to them from the spiritual realm. So how do these people who are praying to Jesus claim they know so much about God, and they claim that all these other people who died are devils, demons? How do they know whoever they think they're talking to that's Jesus isn't a demon? You see, the shit people say and do don't make no sense. And they're very self-righteous. Because I talk to spirits. I talk to dead people. And I've been like this since I was a child. It's just that now the spirits of live people, living people, walking the earth like I'm walking the earth right now, have been talking to me. And have been fucking me up. You feel me? It really been fucking me up, because I'm like, whoa, these people are alive and they're talking about what I'm going through, and they're talking to me through the spiritual realm. And I realized I've been talking to their ass before they was talking to me, because they know my name, Todd Battle. That's why they're singing the shit in their songs, for those that are famous or those that receive acknowledgement. All of them talking to me, even the fucking rockers. They talking to me in their songs. So that means I was talking to them. That means my spirit been running around here for a long time. So y'all need to think about that. Because the very demon or demons that you think may be fucking with you might be my ass. It may be me saying you ain't shit. And you talk a lot of shit. I'm tired of you talking shit that you don't know. So that's what he wants you to know. That was him. Because it's not really about race. And like I said, the people that they're calling black people in America are the Native Americans. Meaning North, South, and Central America, the natives. Because like I said, Tupac Amaru is a Native American revolutionary. Okay, he's ancient. That's an ancient spirit, and he's Indian. He's not African, and he black. He what we call today a black person. So this is a part of our ancestral heritage. It's part of our culture. It's a part of our birthright. And a lot of people, they don't understand what goes on in the spiritual realm, because they're not of the bloodline of the people that these spirits is talking to. At least not these spirits here on this continent, because these are our ancestors. They died. They lived right here on this continent. They had cultures. And those cultures are still here, whether or not they want to say they killed off all the Native Americans or not, because that's what they want to try to perpetrate all the time. I seen today, it was a Chinese lady, a little girl, and she posted all this shit about how hard it is to be a Chinese American and how she basically receives racism. People want to know what she is, and people ask her about her food, and she was acting like she was insulted because she was saying I'm American, and she's not. She's a person of Asian descent that happened to be born in America, because to be an American you have to be a Native American. And the video that she made was about white folks asking her stuff. Yeah, they were asking her stuff like, you know, oh, we like General Tso's chicken, and we, saying stuff about her culture. And like I said before, all culture starts with the food. Everybody knows that. So if you are of a certain descent, the first way that people share their culture with you is to share their food with you, because the food will allow their ancestors to be able to communicate with you. You understand? So there's a lot of people who don't even know their own culture, and they come over here and they're born within the United States territory, and they think that makes them American, and it doesn't. And that needs to be acknowledged. Because she had said something about somebody going like this, and she was like, no, Jamal. So she was talking about somebody black. You are a guest on this continent. You're not from here. Because if somebody black was over in China, the Chinese people do the same shit. Because there's a lot of people making blogs about how they're over in China and Japan and different places, and the people over there are asking to touch their hair. They want to see what the fuck going on with them. They ain't never seen nobody like that before, and they want to see them up close and personal. Right? Not to mention, and I'm just going to keep it 100 and funky, a lot of the people who are Chinese have been over here selling black people their goddamn Chinese food and making a whole lot of money sending that shit over to China off of black people eating that shit. So a lot of the culture, I don't know if I want to come over here by you, mama. That dog look like she might bite me. I don't know, mama. I don't know if I want to come over there messing with you. And she put her little head up like, yeah, go on and walk around. That little dog looking like, girl, don't come around here. So, yeah, a lot of people don't want to recognize that their people are on this land to make money off of the original natives here, okay? And then they want to act like they're so insulted by other people questioning what their nationality is, when at the end of the day, this is not your homeland. Because if you was in your homeland, you wouldn't be getting them kind of questions, or you probably would, because there's different ethnicities within China too, and all over Asia. India's in Asia. Shit, there's a bunch of different folks running around the continent of Asia, whether it be north, south, Asia. So a lot of people are trying to play the victim over here when they know that people came over here to make money, and these people are primarily in the hood selling shit in these corner stores, making money off black people. And they also be in the white neighborhoods making money off of white folks too. But I just wanted to touch on that. I guess King Von must have wanted me to touch on it too, because I was watching and I was just like, this bitch is crazy. And there was a bunch of other people saying, yeah, I get that a lot. You know, I don't know why. Shit, black people right here in America in their own fucking homeland, and folks try to tell them they from Africa, and they know goddamn well they're not. Because like I said, you go on all the walls of these ancient civilizations in these other countries, and all you're going to see is some black folks. So they know that the people here, the original people here, is black folks, and they know that this is our land. And they still over here with that bullshit. And they know we getting killed up in the streets like it ain't shit. And we get racial profile harder than any race out here. So I guess that's what he wanted me to say, and kind of delve into that a little bit more. Just delve into the fact that a lot of people over here trying to get pity parties and sympathy based on their nationality and the questions they get, when the people who are the original people of the land here are getting treated worse than anybody else. So I'm gonna conclude this video with that being said, just to put it out there in the ethers for anybody that want to feel sorry for themselves while they sitting here on other people's land. They sitting on stolen land. They eating stolen food, because she was like, well, you know, I'm in America, so I eat American food. There's no such thing as American food. You understand? Talking about some fried chicken and shit. There ain't no such thing as no fucking American food. Because there's multiple different cultures and ethnicities right here on this continent, specifically within North America. There was over 2,000 tribes of Native Americans here in America. And those tribes were taken off their land and put into different places where they had to eat certain foods to survive, because they weren't able to do the natural harvesting and the hunting that they were originally doing on this land. So I just want to put that out there, because for some reason when people say American, they always go to Europeans and use that as their guide for American. And you're stealing somebody else's culture. You're stealing somebody else's landmass, because America is a landmass. So people who say that shit, they need to say they're United States citizens, because that's what they're here. They got a green card, or they got some kind of fucking visa or something to be over here. And there's people who are over here, people who are from here.
Sorry about that.
No worries. So, hi. Hey. So I just wanted to express that a little bit more and put that out there. I guess King Von really wanted me to delve into that, because it is very insulting. It's extremely insulting, especially for the black Americans, people who've been on this land since time immemorial. And we don't get no recognition. Because a hamburger and all that shit, that's not American. Because the last time I checked, I think that shit was fucking German or something. And then there was other people commenting, like Italian people and all these weirdos. Like, you're on somebody else's fucking land. You're on somebody else's homeland. And you're getting questioned about your ethnicity when you know that you're not from here. But if it's a black person, you're going to say they're from Africa when you know that they're really not. You're going to say they're a slave. You're going to put their culture into something that is really not. And you take pride in that, because it's all a part of the trick that they're doing to trick everybody here in America. Because like I said, there's a lot of different Americans. You got Brazilians, you got Hondurans, you got Bolivians, you got Mexicans, you got Canadians, you got people from Alaska. It's a lot of different people, and those are Eskimos. You got a lot, and then I have that in my DNA too. You have a lot of different cultures right here in this continent of America. So you having a United States citizenship does not make your ass American. Just thought I'd say that.